Now on ESPN Plus. We mentioned Bucknell, Coach Dan Wernsberger, 18th year. Good recruiting class coming in, 6 state champs, starting 4 true freshmen tonight. They have room to grow. They have 6 wrestlers at 165. They've added depth to the roster. So they're looking forward for good things.
Exactly. They've done a heck of a job recruiting. I had a chance, obviously, Jay and I, to catch up with Coach Wernsberger, and we were actually in the same bracket. My freshman year, his senior year.
And Oklahoma State, the #1 recruiting class in the nation, according to Intermath. Christian Carroll, the #1 heavyweight, maybe the #1 recruit in the nation. Braden Thompson, you'll see him tonight at 174, not 184. And then Cale Hughes from Stillwater, #8 ranked at 133. So we're going to see some good stuff from these two teams as they go on. Well, we're at 141, and we have a couple of guys who you might not have thought would be here in this match tonight. But for Bucknell, you got Braden Bauer, a sophomore, hasn't had a match yet this year, from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, no matches. And then Tagen Jamison for the Cowboys, the other Minnesota transfer, redshirt freshman. This will be his first action of the season.
Yes.
And he's from Durant originally. Durant, Oklahoma. And by the way, we mentioned the first action. Added to the schedule, Cowboys are taking a bunch of wrestlers to Lindenwood in the Missouri tournament next week.
Yes.
And if you hadn't heard, the North Carolina State, who were originally scheduled to be in Sicily, instead January 5th will be at North Carolina State. Both schools decided that would be a better fit right now, so they'll be in action January 5th at North Carolina State. Of course, coached by a guy that we're very familiar with around here.
Papa Lizio has done a great job out there. That is for sure. You know, we were talking about Jamison and Spratley, what they have brought to the room. Obviously, Coach Smith has talked about that. And both of these young men were at Minnesota as well. Jamison having that connection to Oklahoma, Durant. I think he ended up wrestling for Texas as well. He was a Fargo national champion as well. So he's got some experience out there. This is his first time getting a chance to put on that orange singlet.
Bauer was 13-8 last year, 3-1 in duels. That's his only action, as we said, because he hasn't wrestled a match this year. And so both these guys, inexperienced, young, and there's a good shot in there, but Bauer
looking to finish.
Tripping.
Nothing.
A little roll by Jamison.
There's three right there. Yes.
I started to say there's 2. You're going to have to catch me on that.
Well, I've already said it once, so.
So you're 1 behind.
Yeah. Now we're even.
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
That's all right.
I didn't actually say it. I started to. Good job at Bauer here.
Got a little nosebleed. Here's the takedown for Bauer. Nice little trip off of his swing single. Jamison was trying to do a good job of keeping that hip lock in. But once Bauer threw that right boot in there underneath, there's his 3 points.
So 3-0 Bauer. We are just 58 seconds into this one. Little blood timeout. And of course, remember, in college wrestling, there's not a limit on bleeding time. It's like 5 minutes in high school is all there is. If you can't get it stopped by then you have to end the match. Of course, in college, you just let them bleed out.
Yeah, that's almost kind of what it is, right?
you give them a transfusion and keep them going.
Keep them going. Keep them going. You know, and going back to Bucknell and what Coach Wernsberger has done, actually he has his son on the squad as a freshman as well. He finished second that year at NCAA's, got beat by Ernest Binion in the finals 3-2. I ended up getting beat out of that tournament. If I would have won one of my matches, we would have had a chance to meet up in the quarterfinals.
You were a freshman that year, right?
I was a freshman, redshirt freshman, yes.
Yeah, 95. That was a good tournament that year.
All right, so this is always a good test for these young freshmen that are getting on the mat. The mat wrestling, right? Obviously, Bauer has, got some experience here. He's a sophomore, so he's a little bit older than Jamison here, but Jamison's doing a good job of hand control.
And he got out of there.
Nope, he does not call him out.
Didn't get him out. Get him out.
He does not call him out.
25 seconds right in time.
Keeping him down. He was close. He was super duper close.
By the way, our lead official tonight is Mr. Eric Boucher, and then Casey Fish is the assistant official. And they're going to take a look.
They're going to take a look at this. So we have a little bit different setup this year, at least for this duel right now. Last year, Jay and I had the review right to the right of me, and I can kind of peep in a little bit. Well, This year, it's kind of down there a little bit further by our
Let's take a look
announcer.
at this, see what it looks like.
Yeah, I see where they're coming from as well. Bauer does a good job of trying to change levels and get to Jamison's leg. He had a hand on the thigh. Let's see here a little bit more. Jamison's doing a really good job peeling those hands, right? Getting his hands, getting his head, chest up, kind of knee slides up, gets to his feet. Kind of let this play out, get to that point. Comes out there, cuts back. It's a 50-50 call.
Yeah, tough
it's
call.
a 50-50 call. If he clears that right leg, for sure it's a 1. But Bauer still had a little bit of that hamstring left on that leg. So he might have just ran out of real estate there. So we'll see what they end up deciding after review.
Call stands.
Call stands.
So no escape.
Still had control.
Still 3-0 and 25 seconds riding time. 41 seconds left in the first. Bauer with the 3-0 lead.
Like I said, he just ran out of real estate there. That was a good job by the officials to review that on their own to make the correct call.
John Smith was talking about, he didn't throw the brick, you know. He said he'd like to see those done away with, frankly. I wanted to ask him, does that mean you're never going to throw one this year?
You may only want to do away with them in that point, but trust me, when you need them, you're gonna you want to throw it.
Well, one thing we were talking about, if you get in the third period of a match and one wrestler's really tired, the coach might throw a brick just to give his guy a break while they do video review.
Jamison is really doing a good job trying to get out of here.
Peel those hands off.
He's got to start counting there, and time runs out.
Good job by Bauer to get down there, knowing there was a short time where he wasn't going to get a 5 count against him as a stalling call. So
I really like the way Jamison was working on bottom. He got close to getting out 2 to 3 times. Never lost confidence in himself. Obviously, this is a big period going into the second period, down 3-0. You know, you still got 4 minutes of hard wrestling left, and this, obviously, with the 3 takedown rule, this match is not out of control.
Bauer to his feet, trying to peel that waist hand off, and then Jamison just releases him. So 4-0 with the escape. You know, with the 3-point takedown, 4-0 doesn't sound like as big a hole as it used to be.
It's a 1-point match in all due respect, right? If Jamison, I say that, if Jamison gets a takedown, it's a 1-point match. Yes, right now it's still 4-0, but it's a 1-point match.
Nice ankle pick by Jamison.
Beautiful ankle pick. Almost went for a cradle there. Now he's looking to cut Bauer here.
Well, briefly he's trying for a cradle, but then he's going to push him away. So 5-3 after the escape.
And once again, this is the different dynamic with the 3-point takedown.
Another low ankle shot there by Bauer.
He almost snapped him right into that ankle. He's going to have to get that hip lock a little bit deeper. He's doing a good job of squaring up to where Bauer's extended now on that ankle.
There he's trapped behind the elbow to Jamison, but still can't
He's got
free
that
the
foot.
hand. Can't clear the hand off the ankle.
Good
now
job.
he does. Dodged that bullet. 43 seconds left in the second. Bauer, 5-3 right now.
Jamison has taken the riding time down to 46 seconds, so that is not a factor right now. This is a big sequence right here, right? If he ends up scoring 3, will he go down in the third period? Obviously with the lead.
Double leg by Jamison. No takedown yet.
Nothing yet. He's got time. 15 seconds left here.
Got to clear that hand.
Clear that head. Get over the legs. There's his 2 points there. Or 3 points there. Sorry. Jamison moves up the body. Now that was a big sequence there, Jay.
Short time 3-point takedown.
Exactly. We were talking about this all last year. The last 10 to 15 seconds left in a period.
And especially now if you can get 3 and not give up the escape.
Right.
That's a huge difference.
So taking a look at this takedown by Jamison, it was a good little reshot on the double leg. Bauer's doing a good job. Jamison ends up hustling around, able to get his right leg over. He's already got both legs secure, but when he got over that leg, that was his 3 points. Let go of the leg, climbed up the body, secured that 3-point takedown with about 8 seconds left in the second period.
Jamison had Band-Aid or a contact lens? I can't tell what was
I think he's got more blood. His nose is bleeding,
they took the plug out of his nose.
Yeah, took the plug out.
Did not make him call injury time now, which is good.
No.
So he takes bottom position.
Yeah, this is a good call right here, right? Jamison's been able to escape or get close to escaping.
35 seconds riding time for Bauer. So
Yes.
if he can get out in less than 25, and Jamison, he would eliminate that.
Yes.
And take a 2-point lead. Bauer wants to hold him down, of course.
Good little tripod position. Ooh, Bauer tried to catch wrist, hit a little cheap tilt. That knee slide, head, chest, knee slide up. Jamison's doing a good job with his head up, chest up, knee sliding up, clearing out, pilling the hands.
50 seconds riding time for Bauer. 7-5, Jamison with the lead.
That's good technique there.
Yes. Bauer now has to find a solution on his feet, get a three-pointer, and take that lead back.
Yes. So right now, this match is anybody's match, right? Once again, Jay just spoke about it.
Sure.
3-point takedown. Bauer ends up getting the score. It's 8-7. Jamison ends up scoring. It's 10-5.
And
so
Bauer holding down 10 seconds. We would have riding time, too, at that point. So this is a big section right here in the last 1:16 of this match.
And I really like what Jamison's doing here. He's continuing to stalk. He's not putting himself in any danger. He understands I got a 2-point lead right now with a minute left of wrestling. Bauer's got to go get him, right? But he's still staying pretty active. He hadn't shut anything down. Good little double leg attempt.
No way for a stalling call to be made at this point.
No way. Now, Jamison's got to be cautious of Bauer's single leg where he scored earlier. Once again, if you're snapping him down, you got to move that right or left foot wherever you're snapping.
45 seconds to go. There's that
Bauer
position.
on the
Shot, but good counter.
Bauer's looking to wind it down a little bit with short time left so he can try to get one last takedown.
Jamison kind of a half shot just to keep the officials happy.
Like I said, one takedown wins the match. Defending him off obviously wins you the match as well. There's a nice little misdirection by Bauer.
Traps ahead, does Jamison, hanging on with 15 seconds to go, reaches for the leg. Jamison in on him and has three.
That was a good match by Jamison.
PA announcer just yelled out, 2.
Yeah, you got to say, tell him he's got to, AL's got to say 3.
You'll have to forgive all. Takedown right out, 10-5, the final. Bauer couldn't quite get it done after the 4-0 lead he had. So you realize that was 10-1. Jamison.
Here's that last takedown by Jamison. Right back to the ankle pick, underhook on that far side, knee pick in that situation. Runs Bauer down, secures the 3-point takedown for the victory for the Cowboys.
You know, like you say, you think about that again, he's down 4.